here we are with the sort of panel front sort of thing temporarily affixed. I've been delaying actually attaching it because I've been making Avionics trays. This one is made from, hard to see, like just 1 inch 63 thousandths L brackets, some 40 thousandths aluminum sheet here. There's nothing underneath the vertical power, but the idea is that I reinforce this area here with some L bracket on the other side. I think I showed that on the camera. And then you're just gonna use 2 number 8 screws, and I'm using specifically, I'll show you a picture of them, screws with like a hex head on them, so that way you don't have to jam a screwdriver up there to try to get it out of the nut plate. So the VPX is going to go here. The ECU for the SDS, ignition and injection, is going to go here on the bottom side, because I've got a lot of space under here aside from those, and that is a lot of space in terms of aircraft stuff. We're going to put the GEA-24 for engine monitor and GAD-29, which is the, what's that? That's the silly box that converts the output of the navigator to CAN bus so that the rest of the system can see what the hell the GPS navigator is doing. This shelf was fun to make. It's a little bit not perfect, but these are shelves. They don't have to be perfect. They just have to support the weight. This is 40 thousandths aluminum. I didn't make it super thick because we're going to end up riveting some L bracket essentially onto that for the transponder. And I think I might mount something on top of the transponder as well. So the point of this one is that it's removable as well. Initially, it's just got these 3, 1, 2, 3 screws, and it should swing down because it's hinged, right? And then you can use the little unscrewed if you need to pull the transponder out for service or whatever. And if the whole thing does need to come out, I made this, which I was just ridiculously proud of the silly thing there. It's just on the hinge, so say we're gonna have access panel from up here. You can get in from underneath. Have to probably get in from like underneath the panel as well. This will be safety wired in place. Push it this way, put it down, and then from either this side, which I can't do right now because there's something in the way, which is fine. This whole thing comes out if the whole shelf does need to eventually come out. So little things like this, little projects like this. Oh, here's another little project. A little switch for the parking brake. So as soon as that parking brake comes off, that switch says, hey, the parking brake's somehow on at least a little bit. You might want to check that with an annunciator or something. Yeah, all these little itty bitty projects, fabbing these pieces of metal to fit in these very specific spots is, and measuring and making sure that, like, specifically on like this piece, right? I couldn't do most of the measuring on the bench because the sub panel attaches to the firewall, and I didn't want to make it like angled at all. So I had to do it while it's all attached, at least all the initial measuring, initial match drilling, etc. So that way I didn't just sort of skew the sub panel somehow, and then the whole damn thing wouldn't fit when I actually went to put it back in. So like just ridiculous amount of hours doing off-plan stuff. But hopefully that means that I'm going to have plenty of space in the actual panel area to put my second radio, my audio panel and whatnot, since I'm doing remote pretty much everything. So maybe I regret doing remote on too many things because I should have more stuff in the radio stack, but I don't know. We'll see. See you later.